Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. If you have ever noticed on the banner of my channel, it says Learn AI, Cloud, DevOps and Databases. Databases because databases was and still are one of the major part of my career, and I actually started my career with the databases, especially the Oracle and SQL Server, mainly Oracle. And I have been dabbling in Oracle databases for around 20 plus years now. So that is why whenever I stumble upon a database tool, it immediately grabs my attention, and that is where when I saw this tool drawDB, it seems quite useful, especially if you are into schema design in the databases. And doesn't matter if you are designing the schemas for SQL Server, MySQL, Postgres, or few other databases, you can use this free, simple, and very intuitive schema editor, and then create your schemas and just play with them in your browser environment. So in this video, we are going to install this drawDB locally in a very easy way, and then we will see how it works. Now, to take advantage of this opportunity, I really want to stress upon one thing is that with all this AI hype going around, and there is a huge, I would say, anxiety among people, especially the IT professional, around the impending job losses. Well, it is true to some extent, and I believe that the major impacted fields in IT would be the programming and coding and few other tidbits. But if you are in the infrastructure, like if you are a sysadmin, or if you are a database administrator, or if you are a database architect and designer, I think for the foreseeable future, your jobs are safe, especially if you are working in legacy databases. Legacy, I mean, which are not that new, and I am pointing to the NoSQL databases. So, for example, if you are working in stuff like Oracle, DB2, and even SQL Server at the multi-cluster level, I think you should be fine as long as you stay on the edge of your field. So I believe it is still very much useful to keep learning and to keep exploring these tools, because they will prove to be, I guess, productivity enhancer. So that is why I'm covering this tool. And if you're interested in learning more about databases, just search my channel. I have also done heaps of videos. I'm not doing them so much in the recent months due to all of this I would say bursts, but there are considerable amount of videos available anyway. So drawDB is a robust and user-friendly database entity relationship editor right into your browser. You can build diagrams for database schema design with a few clicks, and then even you can export SQL scripts, you can customize your editor and more without creating an account, even on their online website. Plus, if you are looking to do it at a more enterprise level, they also give you an opportunity to create a local server in your LAN, and then you can even do a lot of export import. But I think you would need some sort of API key for that, but I'm not going to go there. We'll just get it installed locally simply, and then we will see how it works. Before that, let me also give a huge shout out to our sponsors of the video, who are Camel AI. Camel is an open source community focused on building multi-agent infrastructures for finding the scaling laws of agents with applications in data generation, task automation, and world simulation. So this is my Ubuntu system where I'm going to install this drawDB. The only prerequisite you need for this is that you should have a Docker installed. If you don't know how to install Docker, please search my channel. I have done a very simple to follow video for the Docker installation. First up, let's build this Docker from the root of the repo. And of course, if you are looking to build it, you first need to git clone it. So let me git clone it first. And in order to git clone, simply run this command, and I will drop the link to it in video's description too. Now the good thing is that they give you all of these scripts out of the box. So all you need to do in order to build this is to just run that docker build command, this one, and it is going to build it locally the image for you. And you can see that it is building it. It is going to take a bit of a time. It downloads and do a lot of stuff. So let's wait for it to get finished. Also, the VM which you are looking at here is sponsored by our good friends at Mass Compute. And if you're looking to rent a VM or CPU or even GPU, you can find the link to their website in video's description with a discount coupon of 50% for a range of VMs and GPUs. Okay, so let's go back here and it should almost be done now. And the image has been built. Let's run this image and create a container out of it. And I'm just running it on port 3000 at my local host. And just give it few seconds and it should be ready. And it seems that it is ready now. Let me take you there. In my browser, let's access it at port 3000. Let's wait for it. There you go. So it is working. Let's click on try it yourself. And maybe I'll just go with my SQL server from Microsoft. There you go. So you see, this is how you get it in the browser. So maybe, for example, if I just want to create an ERD or entity relationship diagram with maybe primary key and foreign key, I'll just add a table here. I'll just say, okay, I'll just click on this pencil icon, and then you see on the left hand side it opens. I'll just call it maybe department, and I'll just call this ID as dept ID. I'll keep integer, and then either you can add stuff here or you could just keep adding fields here. So for example, I'll say okay, dept ID and dept name, and you can just change the type here. You can call it something like, I would say maybe varchar or something. It's been such a long time I have done this. Anyway, so where is varchar? So let's go with nvarchar. Doesn't matter at the moment. You can even create an index on top of it. You can make it primary key. I think it already did the primary key here, which ensures that your columns have unique values, and then you can create the relationships. So I'll just make the department as this, maybe a parent table, and then let's create another table by clicking here or here, add a table. You can just, sorry, I'll just click here. So this is another table. Where is a table? There you go. So okay, so I'll just scroll down. So it is adding at the bottom. So I'm just going to reduce the size here so that we could see what is happening. There you go. So this is a table 2. I don't need it. I'll delete it. I'll just expand this from here. I'll call it maybe employee table, and then maybe we'll call it emp id, and then we'll just add another field. We'll say dept id as which employee works in which department, and then let's call it integer. And so this is good. Now this is our employee. I'm just looking where is our department. So I'm just scrolling up. I'll just bring it down. I'll just go here, and then I'll just join this foreign key to this primary key. There you go. So it has established a relationship between these two entities. So ERD diagram. And you see that how easy and quick it was. If you have done it before, like 10-20 years ago, it was like pain in the back. Anyway, and then of course you can save it from here. And the one good thing is that if you just, for example, click on this file menu, and then you can just click on export SQL. There you go. You see it has created all the SQL for you. So this is a SQL Server syntax for creating tables for primary key with primary key foreign key constraints, and then you can export it in a SQL format. You can also export it something like PNG image or whatever you want to do. If you go to file, export as, so you see there are different formats. Even in PDF file you can export it. And if you are wondering what exactly was this mermaid file formatted, it is a markdown inspired format for diagrams and visualization. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And as I said, you can create the scripts from these diagrams for not only the SQL Server but also various other databases which we saw earlier, MariaDB, MySQL, Postgres, and few others. So that's it. Let me know what do you think about this tool. Really handy, I would say. It's all free, running locally. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.